So, State Senator John Kavanaugh's got a new proposal. Fountain Hills Republican says he's going to introduce a bill that will offer the Federal Immigration and Customs Enforcement Bureau, that's ICE, the use of 2 now closed Arizona prisons so that they have places to put these people. Now, mind you, the prisons are, we don't know that they've been kept up for the last couple of years that they've been closed.
Yeah.
I mean, would there be any reason to spend taxpayer dollars to make sure that the plumbing works in the old prison in Florence?
No,
because nobody's using it, right?
Yeah, and it hasn't been used for, to your point, 3 years.
So according to what Kavanaugh's proposing, all that the state would ask, besides the nominal leasing fee of $1 a year, is that the facilities be returned to Arizona in the same condition when the federal government was done using them. Which, again, we don't know what the current condition is because we're pretty sure they haven't been kept up for the last couple of years.
I'm guessing that the current condition, seeing as at least the one in Florence was built in 1910
and closed
by prisoners,
yes,
has been closed the last 3 years. The condition is not pristine.
Certainly not pristine. I bet if we went in there, we'd probably find evidence of, I don't know, animals that have been through there.
Little rats, mice, things
probably
like that.
Probably some mold and mildew or something of that sort. So I'm going to guess that it's not great, which means that it's kind of like moving into a slummy apartment. And they say, well, when you're done, it has to be in the same shape that it was when you came in. What, you want me to smear more stains on the walls? I mean, no.
But you said Kavanaugh's only asking for $1 here and that the facility be returned in the condition that it's in. Do you think
that angers me
that it's possible that this is one of those devils in the details things, and as this is written up, it's just $1 whole and return it in the condition it's in? But somewhere there's a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink of, yeah, we're just going to give you $1, but there's also some influence here. And I don't know what that would be, but think about like the player to be named later in sports, where down the road, the feds will give Arizona something else.
Yeah. So I have problems with it being $1. That he says, we're going to give it to you for $1. Mm-hmm. And the only reason it's $1 is so that there's some sort of a nominal transaction so that it's not free, right? It's kind of like when Hollywood says, hey, give me $1. Now I'm your lawyer and I can't spread the secrets. Like, come on. I mean, it's free is what we're saying. $1 is free. Mm-hmm. To your point, is this a little bit of backroom horse trading?
Right.
Maybe.
Would you feel better if that was going on?
No.
That at least Arizona's getting something out of it as opposed to $1?
Here's why I don't feel better about it. If we're doing some backroom horse trading, what are we getting? As a taxpayer, that's my prison. Mm-hmm. I'm paying taxes. That prison is an asset that my taxes are paying for right now.
Even though it's closed, we still pay for it?
Yeah. I mean, we should be selling that land off and then taking that land. But right now we're not collecting tax dollars on that land. Mm-hmm. If something does happen to that prison, we have to pay to take care of it. We have to pay to have people check in on it periodically. Yes, it's an asset, but it's also an expense, a liability.
Something of a dilapidated asset or liability.
Right. So if you are getting something for it, tell me. Like, be transparent. You're the party that screams about transparency. You're the party that screams about you got to run government like a business, but you're giving away your assets. Why would you give away your assets? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. So if there is some backroom horse trading going on, just tell me what it is.
Oh, but isn't that what politicians do?
Yeah.
They don't tell you.
But then why is Kavanaugh making this announcement publicly now? And this is why I think there's not anything going on. Because he would want to take the victory lap. Like, look, I'm working with the federal government on this ICE stuff, blah, 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 blah. And as in return, they are going to give some money to, I don't know, the local sheriff's departments to work with them to train ICE. Something of the sort.
We have no details on any of that.
So why wouldn't you tell us? The other is, I don't trust the federal government. I don't trust...
You trust the local government?
More than I do the federal government. At least they're my neighbors, and I can go yell at them if I want to. I mean, we had the governor sitting here yesterday. It's not like we have Trump or Holman or anybody else sitting here, right? We can't really hold them face-to-face accountable. So I don't trust the federal government to follow through on any players to be named later, to use your reference. As far as running this like a business, I don't understand why you would say you can have it. I don't understand why you would do that. I feel like that is misappropriation of state assets. Mm-hmm. Look, I understand that we're going to have a different approach to border security. I'm not opposed to saying we've got facilities that are available. There might be a way that this could be a win-win for everyone. I'm not opposed to that at all. If you're going to round people up, I'd rather them be in a facility that maybe I'm assuming that Florence has some air conditioning, right? Rather than an open air
campus.
Open air campus. Golly. Yes. So I feel like there's an opportunity here. Why are you giving it away? The federal government needs a place to keep people. If they don't have these facilities, it's going to cost them money to build new facilities or temporary facilities or something of that sort. Why are you giving it away for free? Out of the kindness of your own heart? Think about something in your life that you would give away for free. And then why would you give it away for free? Because you're a nice guy. Mm-hmm. You've given me rides to the airport before for free, right? You're a nice guy. I do the same for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you do something. I'm going to do this for free because it's good. Community service, right? I'm going to go help clean my park because it's good. It's better for everybody.
There can be some selfish motivations there, too. You feel better about yourself when you're done.
Okay.
I'm not saying that it's wrong.
Those are good reasons.
But sure.
Yeah. Selfishly, I feel better about it. That's the only other thing I can figure out that Kavanaugh would do as far as this goes. But I want you to think about something that somebody else owns and think about if you would give that away for free. Would you ever give away somebody else's stuff for free?
Isn't it easier to give away somebody else's stuff than your own stuff?
Well, it's funny when you're a politician, it is. But if we were to break this down, how would you feel if you have a tenant at your property?
Yes.
How would you feel if your tenant were to simply start letting people stay there for free?
That's not going to happen.
Why not?
Well, I'm the landlord, and I forbid that.
Well, guess who the landlord is? The prisons. Us. But we hired, I'm using an analogy, we hired a property management company that is the state.
A lousy one, yeah.
A lousy one. Imagine that you are managing an apartment complex. All right? How many units are you giving away for free?
None. I want to make as much money as I can.
Why?
Because it's better for the bottom line, for me.
Because that's your job?
Yeah.
How about that? What is the job of the state legislators? Is it to give away free apartment complexes?
No.
No. Imagine that you run a Hertz branch. How many cars are you letting people drive for free? None, because you're not in the free drive car business.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the words I used to make my point.
Perfect.
Thank you.
It was perfect.
Appreciate that. No, you rent those out. Now, maybe you offer some discounts to get people to stay there. All those things. I get it.
Do you want me to poke with your analogy a little there?
Yeah,
Is it possible that you could rent some cars out for free in the hope of you convert those people to P1 renters of your cars? Hey, it's like a loyalty program. Hey, you get a free ride the first time.
Yeah.
And now you've seen how great the car is. Now you're a loyal customer and you come back and you pay.
Sure. Or I'm going to go over to Avis because now they're offering me the free cars for a little while. And then I'm going to go to Budget because they're going to offer me the free cars. Then I'm going to go to Dollar because they're going to offer me the free cars.
So in what you're saying, let's apply that back to the example we're talking about now with the federal government. And so you're saying other states would then say... Sure.
You think Texas doesn't have a room that they could give to the federal government?
Here's some empty... facility that we have that you also can have for $1. Or, you know what? 50 cents.
And why would the government not take you up on that offer? It's like you. Why would you not take the free rental car or the deeply discounted rental car on the loyalty program? Of course you would.
The only reason would be because I really love what the one company gave me. But yeah, you're going to take the free one.
You're going to take the free one. Yeah.
At least to try it out.
So why wouldn't you charge for the facility? Like, he's this close to having a good idea here. And then he goes, but we're going to give it away for free. Why would you do that? That's just terrible management.
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.